Welcome to RRR, Roulette Run Repeat, my take on a Path of Exile 2 roguelite. The goal is simple: see how far a randomly chosen build can go before it eventually dies. If you like questionable decisions in hardcore, this series is for you. At the start of each run, we spin 2 wheels, one for a skill and one for ascendancy 3 times. That gives us 3 possible builds, and we pick one like a classic pick 3 roguelite. This run, our options were Hexblast Pathfinder, Frostwall Gemling Legionnaire, and Rapid Shot Blood Mage. We're taking Rapid Shot Blood Mage. We'll talk about why later. At least we're playing ranged. We play hardcore because just like a roguelite, death ends our run. Solo self found because adaptation is the game. Our stash is our meta progression. Every run leaves something behind, and every death teaches us a lesson. In a roguelite, the reward isn't winning, it's learning enough before you die. Let's see how far this one goes. So why did we choose Rapid Shot Blood Mage? My good friend Cammy Ops made a killer elemental crossbow Blood Mage build, so I thought, why not? I've linked his build guide in the video description. Also, the other options seemed even clunkier than Rapid Shot. I mean, how do you even scale Frostwall? Emotional damage? If you know how to make Frostwall Gemling Legionnaire work, tell me. I'm not convinced. Anyway, we can't use Rapid Shot until Act 2, so for now we're going with Explosive Grenade. It fires a grenade that explodes 3 seconds later, which is fine until you're getting swarmed. We get our first support gem and turn it into multi-shot, making Explosive Grenade shoot 3 projectiles instead of 1. The overlapping areas make quick work of enemies, especially bosses. Another problem? Attributes. Crossbows require strength and dexterity. Witches do not. We upgrade our crossbow, only to find we don't have the strength to equip it yet. Good sign. In our first Vol Temple, we go from a white belt to life and double res. Nice. Draven, more like Painvin, he highlights the weakness of grenades. Fast, mobile boss, every missed grenade hurts. Acinia, on the other hand, stays in one place, and she blesses us with boots with movement speed and lightning resistance. In the hunting grounds, we hit level 10, which gives us a huge crossbow upgrade we found on our previous run. Flat damage and plus projectile skills levels. Gotta love meta progression. Time for some permanent bonuses. +2 passive points from Crowbell, +2 passive points from Una's loot, our first spirit gem from the King in the Mists, and max life from Candlemass. In Agam Manor, we finally unlock Rapid Shot. Yes! Rapid Shot loads heated bolts that deal fire damage and knock enemies back. Each shot generates heat. If you reach maximum heat, you can't fire, you can't reload, you just wait for 10 seconds. That means Rapid Shot requires a heat spender. No ignoring that. And finally, the Act 1 finale. Count Geonor goes down. Not cleanly, but we survive. To get on the caravan, we're required to take down Wrathbreaker. He goes down without a fight. Immediately after, we get swarmed by hyenas. They come from every direction. Our life drops fast. We don't even grab the loot. I log out. If you've ever panic logged in hardcore, you know exactly what that felt like. And if you haven't, you will. That was almost the run. Still shaken, we push forward. While exploring Trader's Passage, we found Balaba? Balbala. Nailed it. Killing her provides entry to our first trial of the Sekimas. We'll get to that soon. At the Halani gates, the third one won't open. Instead, we confront baby Jaminra. The fight goes fine, the aftermath is not. Lightning beetles swarm in, life disappears, panic sets in. No log out this time. We barely make it out. That's 2 close calls and we're only in Act 2. If we keep playing like we are, we're not dying to a boss, we're dying to trash. This feels like the right time for Trials of Sekimas. The trials are relatively low danger, but the reward can completely change the run. We made the right call. In our 4th room, we find a rare dyad crossbow. Maximum flat fire damage, crit chance, and increased attack speed. Huge. We are a little carefree with Rattle Cage, but we survive and ascend. Blood Mage has a required first point, Sanguimancy. Sanguimancy makes skills cost mana and life, but allows us to overcap life using remnants. We specialize into blood barbs, letting elemental contribute to bleeding. I realize I still need a chance to bleed though. We'll fix that later. We're no longer just surviving. With new confidence, we tackle our 3rd Vol Temple where we go all in on our weapon. We exalt maximum increased physical damage. Nuts.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's see how our new weapon does versus Iktob and Ekbob. Bert and Ernie is easier to say. We demolished them. We return a letter we found in Deshar to Shambrin, which gives 2 more passive points, and in the Spires of Deshar we find a statue that provides a permanent plus 10% to lightning resistance. We also shuffle some support gems to make sure we can inflict bleed. It's curtains on Jaminra, on to Act 3. Every support gem change feels important. It can make us deal more damage or cause us to overheat at the worst possible moment. Multi-shot really increases the time for heat to accumulate. Interesting. With our best weapon yet, we are clearing confidently, but confidence doesn't save you from skill checks. The mighty Silver Fist is a fight where one bad dodge ends the run. We respect it and execute it. 2 more passive points.
Add-on complete.
We thought our weapon was good before, but back in town we buy a crossbow with maximum flat fire damage. We augment +2 to proj skills. That alone is huge. 1 exalt left, we slam it. Maximum flat physical damage. We pick up the Gemrot Skull, which provides another 30 spirit. We use Convalescence and Herald of Blood. Perfect mix of defense and offense.
Add-on complete.
In Jaquani's Sanctum, we find a unique strongbox that drops a corrupted unique crossbow. Is it any good for us? Nope. We hardly reload and the base damage is low. In the Matlin waterways, we pull lever after lever after lever to get to one really big lever. You guessed it, we pull it. In the Drowned City, we clear the Molten Vault, which provides access to the Reforging Bench. This only has to be unlocked once per game mode. In the Trials of Chaos, there is one rule. Don't fight the bird. Not that bird. 2nd Ascendancy acquired. We gain Grasping Wounds, which makes a quarter of hit damage occur over 4 seconds. One-shot protection? Yes, please. Then we reach Viper Napuatsi. This is a real test. We tank more hits than we should, but we dodge when it matters most. This is the first time we outscale the game. We survive. That's a milestone. In Agarat, we complete the blood sacrifice and gain 2 more passive points.
Add-on complete.
And the Act 3 Encore, Doriani. Hoverboarding, lasers, big slams. If you aren't locked in, Doriani will humble you. Party's over. On to Act 4. Weapons are like cars. You love them until you can afford a better one. Act 4 starts with another upgrade. We buy a crossbow with maximum flat physical damage. We desecrate the final prefix and head to the Lightless Passage to see if it was worth it. We hit big flat fire damage. At this point, I start to feel hopeful that Rapid Shot can be more than a heat generator and actually deal some damage. I still have a long way to go though. Tujin gives us 2 passive points for clearing mists. Navali gives us mana. We get Inked for some additional elemental resistances. And we down Yama for 2 more passive points. Even with all this power, the run doesn't feel safe. As soon as we set foot on Nakanu, our greeting party nearly kills us. Then it happens. A Greater Jeweler's Orb drops. We 5-link Rapid Shot. If this somehow makes it to maps, you're going to want to see it. We remind Tavakai who's stronger. 4 acts complete. We've cleared 4 acts. The weapon is cracked, we have 5 links, the build is coming together. And in hardcore, that's usually when the run ends. Only the interludes left to conquer before endgame. Next episode, we find out if Rapid Shot survives its own heat.